Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Collector, and welcome to my nerd cave. Um, I have a problem. It's not exactly heroin, but it's still got its hooks in me. And if you've seen the title of this video, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Barnes and Noble had their 50% off Criterion sale this month, and Lordy Lou, I don't even want to think about how much I've spent. So I would prefer nobody calculated either because, like, holy shit. Anyway, so I'm a big fan of Criterion. I just recently put out a video of my entire collection up until July. Um, God, okay, so I'll put it out there right now. I will not go this hard in November. I'm still gonna, go once or twice, but I will not go this hard in November. That is my oath right here and right now, because I'm going to be eating a lot of ramen to make up for this. You know what? I'm just gonna go right into it. So anyway, this first one I'm gonna show off. It's out of the spine number order. I'm gonna go in spine number order for the rest of them. This one's out of spine number order because it's 3 of them that came in a box set. And if I were you, always go for these box sets if you can, because it's more fiscally responsible. Usually I would tell you not to listen to me when it comes to going by fiscally responsible, because I am not that. I am terrible. But I would have spent $20 whole extra if I just bought these separately, so whatever. This is the Whit Stillman Trilogy. It includes spine number 326, Metropolitan, excuse me. I would love for Criterion to get Metropolis. Spine number 485, The Last Days of Disco, which I have heard of. I haven't heard the other two. And spine number 807, Barcelona. Like I said, I don't know anything about these really, except I do know a little bit about Last Days of Disco. I remember hearing about that one. But I picked this up because, like I said, it's 3 of them, and it saved me $20. So always go that route if you can. Now that I got that out of the way, we're going to go in spine number order for the rest of them. Spine number 20, Sid and Nancy. I thought Gary Oldman was really good in this. He apparently does not like his performance in it. I thought he was excellent in it. I thought it was a really interesting and heartbreaking biodrama. So, yeah. This one I just picked up today, and I'm making this video as a solemn swear that I am done for this month. Unless it goes on for another week, in which case it'll hit another paycheck for me, and I might go again. But I don't think it's going to extend past the 2nd. I'm not going back, though. This is spine number 43, and this one's been on my list for a while. It's Lord of the Flies. I'm familiar with the book. Who isn't? It's like a classic novel. I don't know if I've actually seen this movie. A lot of people do watch it in school when they do read the book in like middle school. But I don't know if I remember ever seeing it. So really looking forward to it, though. It's Lord of the Flies is one of Stephen King's favorite books of all time. So this one, spine number 47, Insomnia. This is the original one, not the remake, which, if I'm being 100% honest, I think I do actually prefer the remake. Christopher Nolan directed the remake, and it starred Al Pacino and Robin Williams. Robin Williams was excellent in it. This one has Stellan Skarsgård in it, and I am not going to even try to butcher the director's name. It was really good, though. It's pretty close to the remake, though. Like, it's almost shot for shot, not quite, but it's almost there. But anyway, like I said, I really did enjoy it. Spine numbers 52 and 53, Yojimbo and Sanjuro, Akira Kurosawa films. I really did enjoy these. Yojimbo was obviously remade as A Fistful of Dollars by Sergio Leone, starring Clint Eastwood. So it's always fun to go back and watch originals to movies. Like, I just watched Insomnia, which I was a big fan of the remake, so now I've seen the original Fistful of Dollars. But, you really can't go wrong with Akira Kurosawa, though. This one has been on my list for a while because I've already seen this movie and I actually really love this movie. Spy number 63, Carnival of Souls. It is a really like chilling movie. Like, it is creepy as all hell. So I absolutely love this movie. This one I just picked up today, and I had to get it this month. I got really excited when it was announced that it was being released on Blu-ray late last year, but I, for whatever reason, just put it off. So I had to get it this month because I really want to watch it. Probably by the time I watch it in October, it'll be a rewatch. But it's a very Halloween-y movie, and that is Hexen. What's the subtitle for it? Like, I don't know, like a history of witchcraft or something like that. But from what I've heard, it is a very influential horror exploitation documentary style movie from the silent era. So I'm looking forward to seeing that. This one I also picked up today, and I think this was the last of the Terry Gilliam movies that I needed from the collection. Spine 175, Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. I have seen this one. Johnny Depp and Benicio del Toro, as well as like a lot of other people. Like Tobey Maguire was in it. A bunch of people were in it, but I really do enjoy this movie. I think Terry Gilliam is an excellent director, so yeah. Spine number 426, Ang Lee's The Ice Storm. This one's got a huge cast in it. Again, Tobey Maguire. Elijah Wood was in it. Who else? Christina Ricci, excuse me. Joan Allen. Kevin Kline. Sigourney Weaver. It's a stacked cast, and it was a really good sort of drama, sort of coming of age kind of thing. But I enjoyed it. This one's been on my list for a while too. I really enjoyed this one. Charles Lawton was an excellent director. I wish he directed more. This was the only movie he ever directed. Starring Robert Mitchum and Shelley Winters. Spine number 541, Night of the Hunter. Very tense movie. This one I've been dying to see for a while. I love a good courtroom drama. So Spine number 600, Anatomy of a Murder, starring James Stewart. It features what the hell's his name? George C. Scott. This was a groundbreaking movie in 1959 with its frank discussions about sex and rape and murder and all that. So it was a really good courtroom drama if you're into that. This one I really enjoyed. Spike Jonze directed number 611, and that is Being John Malkovich. It obviously features John Malkovich in it, as well as Cameron Diaz, who I honestly didn't recognize. Like, I saw the credits, I'm like, holy shit, that was Cameron Diaz. But it stars John Cusack. So this is a really trippy mind bender of a movie. This movie, I have a weird history with this movie. Like, first I really loved it. Then I was not so much into it. This was years ago, though. So I finally picked it up again on Blu-ray, on Criterion, and I found that I really enjoy it again. So this is my number 630, Rosemary's Baby. There's obviously the ick factor of Roman Polanski, but there's no disputing that he was an excellent director. Rosemary's Baby was an excellent movie. This is spine number 631, and 632, 633, and 634. Pierre Paulo Pasolini's Trilogy of Life. I've seen 2 of these. The Decameron and Canterbury's Tales I've watched already. I have not watched Arabian Nights yet. I'm sure I'm going to enjoy it, though. I did enjoy the other 2. So this one broke a lot of taboos from back in the day. So that was very enjoyable, though, I thought. This one I really enjoyed. I really enjoyed the remake also. But again, it's been remade. Spine 657, 310 to Yuma, starring Van Heflin and Glenn Ford. Really good Western thriller. So this one I enjoyed a lot more than I thought I would, honestly. This is Spine 676, I Married a Witch, directed by Renee Claire, from 1942. This one actually got a few good laughs out of me. I thought it was funny. So this one I've seen before, and I loved it, and I love it again now that I've got the Criterion version. I'm also a big fan of the director. Spine 700. This is Wes Anderson's Fantastic Mr. Fox. Just a damn good stop motion movie. This one I just picked up again today. This one I just picked up today. This is Spine 711. The Beatles, A Hard Day's Night. I had to get this one. I'm going to use this to lure my sister over to watch it with me, because me and her don't hang out as often as we used to, and we're trying to get back to hanging out more and more. So, yeah. But I hear it's a zany comedy starring the Beatles, so you can't go wrong. My sister absolutely loves the Beatles. Like, I do too, but my sister would straight up leave her fiance and marry Paul McCartney tomorrow. Which, rich as that guy is, I don't have a fiance, but I'd probably marry him tomorrow too if I had a chance. So, yeah. Another Polanski film, Ick, but whatever. Spine 726. This is The Tragedy of Macbeth by William Shakespeare. Really good adaptation of Macbeth, honestly. It was super bloody and gory, and he obviously he based the blood and gore off of the murder of his wife, which took place like the year before he started filming this. But that's a really good adaptation. This one actually, I also really enjoyed. Spine 895, David Lynch, The Art Life. Sort of a documentary. It's just David Lynch telling stories from his childhood up until his directorial debut of Eraserhead. So, this is really in-depth kind of movie that I actually did enjoy watching. It's one of the cheaper ones on Criterion too, so might as well pick that one up. This one was bizarre. I didn't hate it by any means, but it was bizarre. This is Spine 896, The Lure. Loosely based off Hans Christian Andersen's The Little Mermaid, but from what I can tell, it is a huge departure. But so it was wild. This movie I love, and I am ashamed to admit that I never saw it before this. So, and that may surprise a lot of people. But this is by 905, The Breakfast Club, one of the more mainstream movies to have been released on Criterion, and it was excellent. Like, it was unbelievable. I can't say anything about it that hadn't already been said, but Judd Nelson is such an underrated actor. He was so good in this, and John Hughes obviously is a fantastic director. So now we get into the newer releases. So this one I bought on a whim because I absolutely love stop motion animation and special effects, and these were wild movies. Like, I really enjoyed these movies. This is Spine 1015, 1016, and 1017, The Fantastic Journeys by Carol Zeman. It includes Journey to the Beginning of Time, Invention for Destruction, and The Fabulous Baron Munchausen. And you can see why, like, how Terry Gilliam was directly influenced by Carol Zeman. Like, they're a fantastic blend of animation and live action, and Journey to the Beginning of Time involves stop motion or claymation dinosaurs, and I love dinosaurs and I love claymation, so can't go wrong with that. And I really enjoyed it, and the packaging is really cool. Like, it's got these pop outs for each film, and it's just really neat. You can look up other people that have done unboxings of it to see the pop outs and all that. I'm too lazy to do that right now. This movie I've seen before and I love. It's probably my favorite Wes Anderson film. This is Spine 1025, The Grand Budapest Hotel. Ralph Fiennes was awesome in it. Harvey Keitel, Edward Norton, Adrian Brody, Willem Dafoe, Bill Murray, Tilda Swinton, F. Murray Abraham. It's a stacked cast. Jeff Goldblum, stacked cast, and probably Wes Anderson's best movie in my opinion. This movie I almost gave up on finding. Like, I legit could not find it in stores anywhere. I was not going to pick it up online because screw that. It's cheaper just to pick it up in stores, especially with my membership discount. So I finally found it today, the last day I was going to go. I took it off of my November list because this was like top of the list for November for me to pick up. This is Spine 1027, one of my favorite movies, The Great Escape. I love this movie. I've loved it for years. I even loved the Xbox original video game that was based off of it. Steve McQueen is excellent. Charles Bronson, James Garner, Richard Attenborough, Donald Pleasance, James Coburn. It's a fantastic film. And finally, the last one that I have picked up. And this is a huge haul, I know. So thank you for sticking with me this long. This was a phenomenal film. You can watch it on Netflix, of course. Spine 1038, Marriage Story. I picked this up the day it was released, and I loved it. Noah Baumbach is an excellent writer-director. Scarlett Johansson and Adam Driver were both amazing in it. So was Laura Dern, Ray Liotta, and Alan Alda were all great. I can't say enough about this movie. It was just a beautifully made movie. It definitely hits a nerve if you're a child of divorce, but I can't recommend this movie enough, to be honest. Like, watch it on Netflix by all means. I love that Criterion is releasing Netflix films. I might do a video later on for Netflix movies that I want released on Criterion. But until then, this is the last pickup for the month. I will not go back to Barnes & Noble this month. Like I said, I'm going to be eating a lot of ramen to make up for this. I'm not going to be eating out. Fuck, I might have to give up smoking, to be honest. So, yeah, spent way too much money this month. Bumped up my collection by a lot. So, yeah. So that's cool, I guess. But anyway, that's all I've got. I've been the Nostalgia Collector. Remember, physical media will never die. I hope to see you in the next video. Please like and subscribe and comment what you've picked up this month. And till next time, later.